What is up, guys? First YouTube video today. I am freaking pumped. Today we were making something I like to call Birria tacos. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but let's get right into it. Yo, chilies. So what we're gonna do with these is that we're gonna de-seed them. Probably use about 3 of them. So all you want to do is just slice them down the middle. Okay. We're all done with we're just letting the peppers sit in the beef broth in the blender for about 15 minutes. So we have a chuck roast here. So what we're gonna do with this is we're actually gonna cut them down, each one in half a little more. And what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna season it, and we're gonna take it into a pan. We're gonna get each side of it brown, just to cook it a little bit, and then, well, you'll see from there. You'll see. Okay, so oil all over these, each side. Some olive oil. Just rub that in there. Make sure you get both sides. Next we're going salt and pepper. Salt. Just want to get both sides with this. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay, pepper this. Just want to get nice and in there with the pepper. Oh yeah. Pat them down a little bit. Now we're gonna flip them one more time and season that other side. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Can't freaking wait. Now pepper. And then you can just rub the rest on the cutting board on the edges. That'd be good. Because you want flavor all around, you know? Okay. So these are gonna go into a pan or a kind of like a crock pot sort of thing, but for the. All right, so we got our pan on the heat here, or a pot, and we're gonna be throwing our steak in here. We're gonna brown each side. We'll do about 3 at a time, probably. There's not a whole lot of space, and we can do 4. There's already oil on the steak, so. Need to oil the pan. Okay, so I just flipped these steaks and they're all nice and browned on this side. Now we just gotta get this side and the edges, and then we'll throw our other pieces back in. These are already smelling delicious, holy moly. Alright, I'm just pulling the last one out, getting this last side pink, or the last pink side browned up a little bit. We're not cooking these, we're just browning them. They're gonna go in the oven. One more side right here. Look at all this beautiful color in the pan. This is gonna be all the flavor we need. It's gonna be great. Okay, this one's gonna come out now. And then we'll put our other two in. And these are gonna cook pretty fast, so we'll be back when they're done. Okay, these ones are done. Actually, wait, a little more on this side. I think this one's done. One more side on that too. That should be good. All good. And now to this, we got all this beautiful flavor in here. We're gonna be adding our 1 yellow onion. We're gonna let that cook down for a minute. Oh. Gonna be adding just a tad of oil. Oh, whoops. All good. We got some jumpers. Oh no. And then, okay, these are starting to get cooked a little bit. To this, we're going to be adding a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Just the rest of this bottle, there's not that much left, so. About right there. Now we're just getting all that flavor off the bottom of the pan and just getting it mixed up with the onions. Ooh. Look at all the color getting on these onions now. Ooh, yeah, great. I'm so pumped for this dish. It's gonna be amazing. I've never had it actually, but I know it's gonna be good. Okay, so in the middle right here, I also got some garlic right here. I'm gonna put a little bit, probably about that much. Yeah, that's good. And we're just gonna let that get fragrant for a minute. Sorry about my language. Give it about 30 seconds. All right, the garlic's ready to mix in. Now we just mix it up. That looks great. We're gonna turn off our heat and then throw our steak back in. While the meat is still on the stove, we got the blender to deal with. Taking this off. That smells great. So to this we will be adding a little bit of ground cumin. That's good. A little bit of coriander. Like a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons. We got some fresh oregano here. I have dried oregano too, but why not use fresh, you know? I'm guessing, yeah. I'm just gonna pull it off the stems. Oh, this smells great. Wow. That's definitely plenty. And then, so we got some leftover garlic. This isn't like required, but I'm just gonna put it in because I think it would add some good flavor anyways. Just use the rest of it. And then a pinch of salt. 2 pinches. Pepper. And then we'll be adding a can of diced tomatoes. So let me crack this open. Hopefully I don't fill it to the top. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, so I accidentally opened the wrong can of tomatoes. My bad. We have the real kind here, so we're gonna open this one up, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what we need right there. Perfect. Alright. A little more salt. Throw the top on. Let's see. Now we're gonna blend it. Oh my god, that smells freaking amazing. Holy smokes. Let's see. You grab a spoon here, I gotta try it just a little bit. Oh. Oh yeah. That has some heat actually, holy moly. Woo. Okay. Here's how this is gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna be pouring this on top of our beef and our onions. And then we're gonna bring it to a slight boil just to get it warm, the broth. And then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Maybe more, just depending on how well it cooks. But what we're looking for when we get like done with this is that when you touch it with a fork, it's just gonna fall right open like pfft. So it's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna pour it on. This is going on top. Just pour it around. You wanna make sure it's covering the whole thing too. That was a little bigger can of tomatoes, so it's alright. Just gonna cover it more. And we're gonna mix this around in it. Get it all nice and turned up. Get it all over the onions. Turn up the heat a little bit just to a quick boil. Just get it warm before it goes in the oven. Keep mixing it. We're gonna add a tad more bit of olive oil to it. Mix that around. Okay, it's warm now. Oh, this smells wonderful. Holy smokes. Put the lid on. Let it heat up, and we'll throw it in the oven. All right, it's up to a boil. That's good. Look at that. Keep the lid, put the lid back on. And then this is gonna go in the oven. 350. All right, it's been approximately 3 hours. Check this out. Take a look at that. Crazy. 3 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, that there, and we'll just look at this, it just falls right off the bone. I mean, there's no bone, but it's so tender. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our corn tortilla. Turn this guy on. And we're gonna coat this. We're gonna coat this tortilla in the oil. Let that cook. Alright, got the tortilla here. Add some meat to it. A little more. We got some pepper jack cheese here. Secure the baggage. Yeah. What we're going to do here is just grab a little bit more of the oil and just drizzle it on the that. A little more on this side. Now we get ready to plate it. All right, here's the taco. We add some cilantro to it. Turned out, looks pretty good. Yeah, take a bite. Holy, it's amazing. Wow. If you like the video, go like it, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. See you next time.